Hey Dylan, it's Chris. Just as I promised you earlier, here is your free custom video that shows you how to beat out your competitors such as Blue Planet Plumbing, increase your online presence, and drive more customers right into your business. The things that I'm going to explain to you are also going to help you save money. That way you don't have to spend money on every single lead that websites like Angie's List and Home Advisor and all of these different sites send you. Because when they send you leads, they make you pay for that lead even if they don't go to you, because they send the same exact lead to like five or six other people, and that's not fair for the people that are getting it. You want leads that are only yours and people that are going to come to you alone and not have to spend money on every single one of those that could be good or bad. Also, I didn't know if you know this, but Angie's List and Home Advisor just got a lawsuit recently, and they were sending fake leads to people so that they can charge them for it. So they're just not honest. There's no integrity there. Also, I looked at your website and obviously it's not there. I don't know if you recently had a contract with Town Square Interactive, and because you guys kind of split off, they took the website instead of giving it to you, especially if you paid them for the development of the website. That's kind of messed up, and that's not how you should do business. So that if that is the case, I'm sorry you guys had to go through that. That had to have been a pain in the butt, and that's not how they should operate. But the reason I made you this video is because most business owners are too busy running the company to learn how the internet can help them actually maximize growth. And I found that by giving business owners free attack plans of what they can do themselves has resulted in some of them using it for themselves, which is fine, but others reaching back out and asking for my help. I've also seen what this can truly do. I've seen it change the lives of those in business and their families. I've seen previously overstressed and busy business owners have more financial freedom and be able to spend more time with who and doing what matters most to them. Plus being able to grow their team and afford to pay everybody what they're worth. I've also seen businesses that were already flourishing reach massive new heights in just a matter of months. Now, if you really don't care about any of this, Dylan, you do not have to waste your time by continuing to watch this video. But knowing you must be very busy, I did try to keep it short to be respectful of your time. So just as I promised, these three things that are going to help you drive more customers into your business are going to be content, backlinks, and citations. I'm also going to teach you about what keywords are and which ones are going to be best for you to drive growth. To show you these things, I'm going to go ahead and go over to Blue Planet Plumbing. So the first thing that we're going to go over is content. Page content is made up of the words, the images, and text behind the images called alt text that make up a certain page of your site. You guys are going to need at least 1,500 words to be optimized with Google with their current algorithms, and this is also going to give you a lot more opportunity to fill in with those buyer intent keywords that you're trying to rank and get traffic for. What a buyer intent keyword is: a keyword that somebody types into Google when they're looking to make a purchase for a product or service. In this case, this is one that you provide. Now, when thinking about content, why do you think Wikipedia is always at the top when you search for something typically? It's because they have the most authoritative and the most relevant content to the topic being searched, and Google rewards them for it. The more content you have, the better it's going to be for you as well, because Google has bots that scans your site. The more content you have, the more attention you're going to get from these bots. And the more keywords that you have filled in, the more keywords you're going to rank and get traffic for. So it's just good across the board. Content is king. You repeat that over and over and over again. The second extremely important thing when optimizing your online presence are backlinks. What a backlink is another site linking to yours through theirs. And to show you what I mean by that, I'm going to go over to a tool that I use called Ahrefs. This gives you a statistical analysis and a breakdown of the performance of your website. And it's also how we track progress. As you can see, Blue Planet Plumbing, this is the one that we're looking at right now. The first thing that you see, the UR, is the power of their homepage. The DR is going to be the power of their entire domain. Now, what a backlink, how it works is that another website, let's say if I went over this and it turned a different color and allowed me to click it and it was a link and it brought me to their website, that's a backlink. There are two different types of backlinks. There are do follow links and do not follow links. The do follow links are the only ones that actually push power to your website, which is what gives you more authority in Google's eyes. And these are the ones that we want to capture. As you can see, they have about 810 backlinks with about 112 referring domains. The keywords that they're ranking and getting traffic for, not all of these are buyer intent, not all of these are local, which is what we want to focus on to get a better ROI. but they're getting a lot of organic traffic here, and almost every single one of these is going to be a potential customer. And just imagine what that means for you in the terms of dollars and cents, and how fast, how well you can grow your business and literally not have to pay for another lead coming in, because you have a website that's generating you business for you, not something that's going to charge you every single time you get another good or bad opportunity to get business, right? But going back and giving you more details about backlinks, though, real quick, not all backlinks are created equal. You want websites that are powerful linking to you to show Google that you are the authority. Google sees it just like a popularity contest. You also want websites that are relevant to you, because they work a lot more effectively if they are. For example, if you have a plumbing website linking to you, that's going to do a lot more for you than, let's say, Pizza Hut. Because if you sling pizzas for a living, I am making this video for the entirely wrong person, and I am sorry, and stop watching. And no, I'm just messing with you. Now we're going to go into their keywords to kind of look at the opportunity that you guys have. And as you can see, every single keyword has their own average search volume, their difficulty, and so on. Plumbing Asheville has on average about 800 searches every single month. Plumber Asheville has about 200. Asheville Plumber has about 100. Plumber in Asheville, and the list goes on and on and on. And this does not include all the different sub areas around you. So let's say if we look at the next page, you might be able to find just some other areas outside of Asheville. Well, we can't find any on this page. I'm not going to click through all 52 pages or whatever it was. But there's also other areas surrounding Asheville, little towns, suburbs that you could also rank and have their own search volume for. So that's just more opportunity for you. As you can see, this is the goal, because you aren't just limited to a few of these. You can rank for all of them. Think about that for a second. What could that mean for you and your business in the terms of dollars and cents revenue if you had all of this? Now we're going to go ahead and look at a Google search. So if we looked at, let's just look up Plumber Asheville. Boom. The first thing we see here are ads. Right? Now, one thing about ads is that they're only semi-effective and become a serious money pit if they're not made properly. A lot of phones and computers even have ad blockers too, which is another reason why organic ranking is so important. But the second most visible section, this baby right here, this is the Google Map Pack. Getting ranked in this top position here typically means 40 to 50% more call volume than top organic ranking alone. Not just search volume, call volume. That's a legitimate statistic. I'm not just blowing smoke. What gets you ranked here is having a stronger and a larger citation profile than your competitors. A citation is your business's name, address, and phone number submitted word for word into directories such as Yelp and Yellow Pages. There are some other ranking factors, though, here, including the quality of the citations and how powerful they are. Just like backlinks, not all of them are created equal. The optimization of the Google My Business profile itself, the number of Google reviews and what your ratings are on Google, but most importantly is how well you're ranking organically on a search. But even if you're not on the first page or in the top spots, it's going to be a little bit harder, but not impossible by any means to rank in the top position. So just to recap what we went over today, first and foremost, if you are working with a digital marketing agency, you should have rights to your website if you guys do a split. Because if you paid for that, that should be yours. That's your property. Yes, it was made for you. That's like somebody else, you paying somebody to build you a building, like build you a house, and you living in it and doing all of these things. And when you move out, you can't sell the house or do anything with the house because they're like, oh, we built it, it's ours. So that's just, I can go on. I'm not going to waste time on that, but it grinds my gears. But going over what we went over and explained in the video, content, your front page wants to have about 1,500 words with properly filled in buyer intent keywords that you're trying to rank and get traffic for. And your back-end service pages, if they have keywords as well that you're trying to rank for, want to have about 500 to 750 words of the same exact layout. Your backlinks want to be more relevant, more powerful, and more numerous than your competitors to show Google that you are the authority. And your citation profile to get you in this Google Map Pack, my solid rule is to have at least 200 to 300 of these to beat out your competitor by a landslide. You just at least want substantially more than your competitor, though. If they have about 300, like I'm saying, you want about 500 because the game is all about domination. And Dylan, if you implemented all of these strategies today, you could become #1 on Google for your business and reap the rewards with a ton of new traffic and paying customers, more money, more growth, and more freedom. Dylan, if you liked the video at least half as much as I enjoyed making it for you, I'd love to hop on a quick call with you just to get some feedback from you and hear your thoughts, just so I at least know you got some value from it and I didn't waste both of our time. With that being said, Dylan, have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll talk to you very soon.